welcome to my new YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing a ThredUP Rescue Box. This is 25 pairs of shoes. They're assorted sizes, assorted brands. I have no idea what is inside, but I've seen a couple other people order these, unbox them, and show what's inside, and the mystery of it has always sounded fun to me. The price for the box was $120, so it breaks down to $4.80 a pair. Compared to like what I would pay at a Goodwill locally, I'd probably pay like $6 to $14 depending on the brand and how much a certain store is going to mark that up. So definitely not expecting that everything in here is going to be perfect or something that I can make a profit on, but hopefully I'll be able to break even. Ideally, I'll even make some profit, and I'm excited to share with you all what I find inside and let me know what you think of them. All right, ready to see what's inside? The box shipped like this, upside down, and the shoes are just kind of all in there. So let's see. First pair is these black 90s chunky Steve Madden style black slides. They don't look like they're worn at all. The bottom's a little bit velvety and there's no wear on that. It has all the tread. Not seeing, oh, size 6. Brand is called Time and True, which I'm not familiar with. Doesn't feel like a very expensive shoe. But it's a trendy style, so I think I can probably resell these for at least a couple dollars. Next pair is these closed-toe espadrille wedges. It's got like a cutout lace-up detail with a zip on the back. These are a size 9. They also look unworn. All the tread is there on the heel. There's no staining on the bottom. The brand on these is Limelight, which I've never heard of. I don't know if they're real leather. I'm not seeing anything on here that says, but it's a cute style. It's still summer here, so I'll list these and see what we can do. Okay, next pair, some really basic 9 West pumps. They have a little bit of a platform. There are some like scuff marks, some damage to the heels on these. They're in fairly good condition. They're a size 7.5, which is a pretty common size, so I think these would sell pretty well, but probably for a pretty low price. All right, the next pair I recognize right off the bat. These are Marc Jacobs, little animal, I think they're mouse, slingback flats. They're white, so they're a little bit dirty. I think a magic eraser will probably clean these up great. I know I've seen these sell for a pretty good amount, so we'll see what the recent comps are on Poshmark, and if I can clean these up a little bit, I think these will help me start to make my money back on this box. I'm excited about these ones. Next are some like sweater knit slippers, obviously brand new. They've still got the hanging card attached to them. These are a women's 9-10 or a large. They're in great condition. They're deer foams. With the holidays coming up, probably be able to sell these for 15 to 20, but we'll throw them on Poshmark and see how they do. Next is a white slide. Looks like it's real leather. Ooh, Rebecca Minkoff. All right, these are exciting. Leather soles, very, very minimal wear. They're a size 9, very current style. They look pretty good for being a white shoe. I'm seeing just a few really light marks, and I think that I'll be able to make a good profit on these. Another exciting one. Next pair is some white Adidas sneakers. These are a size women's 6. They're in pretty good condition. Again, a lot of white shoes here. These have a little bit of staining on them, some like light tan color. I think a magic eraser will clean these up. Everyone loves Adidas. Athleisure is so popular, so I think these should sell really quickly. I always get excited when I see Adidas or Nikes at like Goodwill or a thrift store. So I'd say it's a win to pick them up for $4 and probably flip them very quickly. Next pair is some cute laser cut, like a taupe suede booty with a chunky heel. These look pretty much brand new. I'm just looking at the soles. They're not really worn. This brand is Sonoma, which I think is like a JCPenney department store brand. So nothing spectacular, but the shoe's in good shape. It's got a cute little buckle detail, and don't see any reason why these wouldn't sell on Poshmark. Inner ankle zip. So that's always nice to make them easy to put on. We'll see. Okay, next pair are these Simply Vera Wing flats. They're warped. They've clearly been worn quite a bit. They're embellished in the toes. They have all the embellishment. They're not in terrible condition, but they're not a very expensive brand to begin with. I think this is like the Kohl's version of Vera Wing, so it's a lower price point to begin with. It's not real suede. It's kind of like a plasticky vegan leather insole. I probably won't waste my time photographing these and putting them up on Poshmark. Maybe I'll try to sell them locally through OfferUp or at a garage sale. Worst case, they go right back to Goodwill. Next pair are a very low wedge. These are Me Too, which is a comfort brand. They have a really cushioned insole. They're a size 9, they're genuine leather. Not a very trendy style, but a good basic. Everyone loves a neutral with a little bit of an espadrille heel. They're comfy, so I think those will be a good one to list on Poshmark. Next are, these are Calvin Klein. They're a pretty cute slip-on sneaker. They've got like an elastic logo band around the front of the foot. The back has a little Calvin Klein gold button. The soles are dirty. Magic eraser, again, is my best friend for these. The inside looks great. They are a size, come on. This is a women's 9.5. Calvin Klein does have the style listed. It's called Mora. So I'll look these up, see if I can price them competitively and try to sell them quickly on Poshmark. Okay, these are exciting. Next up are some blue studded floral embellished sandals. They're a 40, which is like a US 9.5, 10. They're pretty warped and they look really cheap. There's no brand listed. They're by no means a style that I would choose to wear or shop for myself, or to pick up to resell. So I think these are gonna go in the garage sale pile. Next pair are these black suede-like booties. They have elastic, they've got some buttons, they're pretty scuffed. The brand is Fioni. They're a 7.5. I think they're a pretty cheap shoe. They're also pretty outdated, so garage sale pile. Okay, so the next pair are some platform espadrille wedges. They're like a coral suede color. Pretty cute. I have no idea what this brand says. K-Tamer, maybe? Made in Spain. They're a 36, so they're small. They're like a 5.5, 6. Made in Spain could be a pricey brand. I'll see if I can type this name in a couple different ways, see what I find. If you know anything, let me know if this looks familiar. Drop me a comment on that. But yeah, I think these are pretty cute, so I'll give them a try. Some people shy away from smaller sizes or larger sizes. There's always a buyer for them. I worked in a shoe store where I'd sold anything from a size 4 to a size 12 in women's. So if it's the right price, I'll pick something up. If it's a 5 or 6 or even a bigger size like an 11 or 12, it may sit for a little bit longer, but people are usually willing to pay a little bit more because they struggle to find shoes in their size. So that's another reason I'm willing to give these a try. All right, let's see what we have next. Okay, this is like a tweed Dana Buckman career heel with some tassel hardware on the front. It's a chunky heel, not in a stylish way, kind of a mix of patent and tweed fabric. Garage sale pile. So far, I think there's a couple things that I feel are promising. Let's see how the rest of the box goes. So keeping with the espadrille wedge, we've got a Michael by Michael Kors black patent. It's got a Michael Kors little logo gold detail here. The straw or jute weave on the wedge is in good condition. These look like they've been really minimally worn. There's a little bit of wear on the back of the heel. The outsole is in really good condition. Size would be nice to know. I'm guessing these probably had like a plastic size sticker on the bottom that's not there any longer. They look like they might be close to the size 36 Spanish sandals, but I'll do a little bit more digging, see if I can find the size on these. Michael Kors is hit or miss for me. Sometimes I pick it up and it's great. Other times it sits and sits and sits in my closet and I never sell it for what I expect to. But cute shoe, hopefully it'll sell. Okay. Wow. All right, the next pair I pulled out are like a really dark brown, simple ankle boot. They are in pretty good condition. They are Liz Claiborne, so not a brand I would typically pick up to resell. They're a size 8.5, which is a great size for me. I sell a lot of 8, 8.5. But this isn't a style I would look for. Not something I'd probably make a lot of profit on given the low price point that these sell to begin with. So I'm going to put those in the garage sale pile. Okay, next pair are these cute little kind of nautical flat slip-on sneakers. They look like Vans. It's like a navy and white canvas. It's got a tan sole. These are American Eagle, which I think is Payless. So it's a cheap shoe, size 8.5. Maybe if I can clean the sole up with a magic eraser, I might sell these for $10 or so, but I think they're pretty low price to begin with. So I'll see if that's even worth my time. Next up are, okay, so these might be popular now. I know the dad sneaker is really in. I don't know about the Skechers mom sneaker, but I guess we could look them up and see. If it's trendy, then maybe I'll be able to list it and sell it. These are a 7.5. They are all white. They've got a big chunky sole. They do need a little bit of cleaning, so I'll try to clean these up a little bit if it makes sense. They might just go straight in the garage sale pile. Ooh, this is kind of cute. Let me find the other one. Okay. These are kind of like Aladdin looking pointed slippers or flats. It feels like a good quality. It's like a gold mesh. There's like a back black tab. Someone has put an insole in these, so the brand is covered. But on the bottom, it shows these are leather. They're size 38 European, which is a US 7.5 to 8. There's like a circle logo that says Bimbe Lola or Lola Bimbe. I'll try to look this up any combination of ways, but if you know anything about Lola Bimbe, Bay Lola Bim, I don't know. I'll look them up a little bit, see what I can find out, but I think these could be cute. They're pretty timeless style. Okay, next pair, Vince Camuto. I always like to pick these up if they're cheap. Let me find its mate. So it's like a laser cut, black suede, Vince Camuto sandal with a triangle heel. These are a size 11. So they're a big size. They're in great condition, so I'm not going to shy away from the size. I think these will be able to sell pretty quickly, easily. One thing I love about Vince Camuto is that you can always find the style name on them. These have a sticker, and it's rubbed out a little bit. But I'll see if I can find it on the inside of the shoe. That always helps me look them up and see what I can price these for. Next pair are some flat sandals. These feel like really good quality. It's got a thick leather sole. Sticker is still on. These have definitely not been worn. The brand is Pour La Victoire. So this sells at like Nordstrom. It's a pretty good price point. I have seen people say it doesn't resell well. I think I've sold like one pair of basic black pumps by this brand. So I don't know how something trendy like this would do. It's got like leather floral cutouts and an ankle strap. But just the brand itself, I'm excited. I think these will sell with the other white designer shoes that we've got here. Next pair are a basic nude patent faux leather round toe pump. These have a rubber sole. They're in pretty good condition. I'm seeing like a couple little scuffs that I think would clean up pretty easily with a leather wipe. The brand is Massini, and these are a size 9. It does say all man-made, made in China. Probably a pretty low price point shoe to begin with. I'm gonna say garage sale pile. We're getting to the bottom of the box here. Okay, next is another Adidas sneaker. These are black with hot pink. Equipment, Adidas, Ortho Light Sole. It's like a black and gray knit. They're fairly worn. I think that they could clean up pretty nicely. I won't expect to make a lot of money off of these, but I usually find Nikes and Adidas sneakers sell really quickly. So like the other Adidas, I will call these a win. I think this is the last pair. Oh boy. So we've got a knee height, scrunchy, pointed toe boot. It definitely feels like cheap material. Yeah, fabric upper, size 9, made in China. Zips all the way down the back. They kind of smell. Miss Bissou is the brand on these. Garage sale pile. So at the very bottom, which I think was the top before the box got delivered, tipped over, there's a couple sheets of tissue just kind of thrown in, some stickers on this tissue. Yeah, that is it. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the shoes, if this was fun to watch. If you're interested in any of these, I will put my email, my Instagram, and my Poshmark closet in the notes section. Yeah, let me know what your ThredUP Rescue experience has been. I've been keeping my eye out for the toddler clothing rescue boxes. I think that would be a really great, cheap, inexpensive way to buy my kid some clothes. He is a 3T. Right now they only have 12 to 24 months, but keeping my eye on that. Overall, just looking at what I have around me here, I can't say for sure that I would do this again. I was really interested and excited to just give it a try, see what's inside. Do I think I'll be able to make my money back? Yes, probably. Do I think I'll make any significant profit? No. So I'll probably stick to methods where I can control what I'm receiving, like Goodwill or retail arbitrage, but this was fun and I hope you liked it. Let me know what you thought. And this is my first YouTube video, but I know there's reselling topics that you may be interested in, so let me know. I'd love to make more content. Yeah, thank you.